Oh, yeah, calves clap, calves clap. Nice. How about that, New York? You like that? Little Cleveland Cavalier flying elbow. I like that attitude tonight. First win for the Cavs in the playoffs since 2018 Game 7, where Jeff Green did a shot in the corner for the Cavs to beat the Celtics. Garland's night. Let's start with that. Garland was wonderful. This is Garland's career game. When they chisel and they hang up his number someday and retiring his number, they will talk about Game 2 against the Knicks. He exploded tonight. LeVert. Everybody in this room sometimes gets frustrated with LeVert. He was wonderful tonight. Wonderful. They were tougher. They out-rebounded the Knicks for most of this game, and they were the better team. If you rebound and you hustle, these teams, talent-wise, the Cavs are far more talented. And Brunson, 2 games in, 2-0 Mitchell in that matchup. Knicks, a bunch of soft-ass mofos, says Popester. Cavs opened a can of whoop-ass. They really did. Scotty Wagner, Knicks wanted to play physical. The Cavs smacked them right in the mouth. They needed to tonight. The Cavs got pushed around. They talk about dog chains in this team. We love that stuff. Cavs hit back tonight. Mouths bloodied. Fallon Randall late, which was good to see. And also good to see is they rattled Brunson in this game. Great to see. Alfonso, Carlos, this is what we can do. We just have to do it consistently. Agree with you. Darius Garland masterclass. Popester, it was a masterpiece theater for Garland. And he's ready to go on Broadway, the Mecca. The show all the New Yorkers how to play a little ball. Again, this team, when they hustle and they give the effort they do tonight, the Knicks are not on their level. These starters are much better than the Knicks starters. Great win, LB Browns. I agree with you. Cheering in Colorado, Jane Billman. What a great win. Put the word out that we're back on top. Pat, it's a long series in the NBA playoffs. And the Knicks messed around putting Randall in that game late. He could have gotten hurt. That was smart for the Cavs to rest Garland, get Mitchell off there. Allen played physical. Allen was great tonight. Mobley tonight, much better. Okoro struggled, but JB did the right thing. He pulled him. Maybe something's wrong with him physically. He wasn't playing well either way. He stuck with LeVert. He went back with Osman. And how about Danny Green hitting a key three-pointer? Garland tonight, and multiple times in the third quarter, when it looked like the Knicks were going to make a run, hits a big three. LeVert hit a big three in the third quarter, too. Multiple playmakers in this game. Just a great. New York sucks. Lopez for MVP candidate. K. Straub, 17. Holy crap, way better than the doubleheader. Oh, that was a... Oof. We'll talk about that on a different day. Guardian stunk today. Great all-around game. Yes, sir, Lex. Good to see you. Reggie, 4-2-3. That's the defense we need for the rest of the series. The defense, the effort, the mentality. The Knicks are not a great team. The Knicks didn't outplay the Cavs by much people said. Cavs only lost by 4 points. Cavs actually had the lead with under 3 minutes left to go in the game. In game 1. Now we've all hustled more. Look what the scoreboard says. Blowout. Knicks got smoked. Smoked. Knicks fans are going to harass Jared Allen. Yes, they are. That's the playoffs. Big. We effing brought it. Yes, we did. Let him know, says Yannick. We really did. Great win tonight. Pardon my dirty mouth tonight, but I'm beginning not to like the Knicks at all. Popester, that pressure is going to get ramped up in New York. Madison Square Garden, the Mecca basketball, some people will say. I think it's the Rock, but some people say Mecca. I'm teasing. Madison Square Garden is a wonderful arena. That juice is going to get turned up. Carius, D. Hamill, wonderful night for him tonight. Good to see you, D. Hamill, as always. Jason Trez with the love. First quarter made me nervous, then we took control. Defense, baby. Defense, attitude, hustle. Again, the Knicks are not this athletic, gifted team. They play by playing in the dirt, speed basketball with cherry picks and half-court passes. If you cut that stuff off, they're not that good. Cavs clapping, Blake. Let's go, John Hockman. Gotta go win one in New York now. Yes, we do. Carius was brilliant. I thought LeVert was wonderful tonight. He has played so well since those back-to-back games in Miami in the regular season and has carried it through. He's just, when he's on, he's on. He was on tonight. Let's go, Cavs from Orlando, Florida. Original, 216. Good to see you, man. We played our brand of basketball. We need to be exactly to win this level at the Garden. Yes, we do. And here's the great thing about tonight, JK Hour 56. Mitchell played a good game. Didn't go off, didn't play great. That's the difference in this series. Garland went off tonight. He was wonderful. That's the difference between these two teams. Now they're going to start double-teaming Garland. That's going to leave Mitchell wide. The series has changed. The Knicks are on their heels a little bit, which is great. Think Okoro starts game 3? Yes. But the hook is out if he doesn't play well. Danny Green is wonderful. How do you think the good chances are New York are? I think the series comes back to Cleveland 2-2. I said Popes are 7 all along. I think these two teams. Again, the Knicks, not to put them down too much, they play physical, they play tough. The Cavs match that. The Cavs win the series in 6. The Cavs, I think, will still win this series in 6 or 7. I think they'll split in New York. I think the Knicks will win 1 in New York. If Garland, Mobley, and LeVert play good, we will get every game. I agree with you about that. How much better are on the boards? My gosh. LB Browns. It's amazing what happens when you cut off the Knicks at the neck. They couldn't get any second or third choice points. It changed the momentum of the whole game. Josh Hart didn't feel his impact in this game. Brunson, he felt his impact, but he didn't take over the game. Randall, he didn't feel his impact till he hit his ass on the floor at the end of the game. That was it. It was great. DJ was huge. Ohio Sports Talk, it was a career night for him. The hunger was there, too. I know you're saying, D-Ham, about that. C. Straub, 17. I feel like we will split again in New York. I feel the same way you do. Just said the same thing. Big win. We need this team to show up more. Jason Trez, I think the Cavs were nervous. They played the wrong players. JB, I didn't say something. I got to mention something. JB Bickerstaff really needed this win tonight. He made the tough calls. He made the right calls. Dean Wade should have never been playing game 1. Rubio stunk in game 1. They didn't see the floor. Good adjustments by JB. He is figuring out these lineups. He put Danny Green in the game. Better game from our coach as well. Great game watching from Fort Hood, Texas. Reggie, good to see you, man. 423. Todd Stein, please let them play like this from now on. Todd, that was fun tonight. Cavs win the series outright, says Eb Taylor. I love the physicality. So did I. I love the whole attitude about New York and Cleveland. These two cities are very competitive sports series. We don't like New York. New York shit on us today with some sort of tweet, whatever. It's fun. I like this kind of stuff in sports. I think it's fun. Nice New York accent. I've been practicing it. Big W. Thank you for your service. That's right, Reggie. Thank you for that. Play Robin Lopez to match up with Robinson. I like what the Cavs are doing. Robin Lopez should only be coming in certain situations. Tonight's lineup proved a point. Great to see Mobley getting after loose balls. Allen was wonderful tonight, too. Again, if they box out and they cut off the oxygen of the Knicks is rebounding loose balls. They can't make shots like the Cavs can. Cut it off, Knicks were drowning in this game. Let's fucking go, says PK Rod. We cut down the rebounds, we win this series. I agree with you, PK Rod. If they box out, it's 2-0 going back to the Garden. Cavs in 5, Jason. I hope you're right. I'm the only Cavs fan at all in Alabama. Popester, you wear that proud, buddy. You wear that proud, man. You tell them Tide to roll. You cut the head off the snake, which we know who it is. They can't function. Agree with you. Cavs in 6. New York has a worse home record than the road record. I agree with you, B. Cato. It's a really, B. Cato, fantastic point. The Knicks do not play well at the Garden this year. Their home record was not as strong. Karras' defense was a ton different. Karras played with a lot more energy tonight. He made shots early tonight. He got into a rhythm in the offense tonight. Chetty Osman, even though he wasn't perfect, he hit a three-pointer getting a rhythm tonight. All 8 players who really dominated. Danny Green hit a 3 at the end of the half. They all had moments there. Do you think that was a flagrant? No, I don't. And I don't care. I like the fact that Randall got put on his ass. That's all I care about. I like that the Cavs had an edge to this series. I like the fact that they brought the heat to the Knicks, because that's what the Knicks did to the Cavs at the last regular season game in Game 1. It reversed tonight. Long series, by the way, in the NBA. It's going to be tough. Cavs are going to go into a hostile environment. The Garden will be lit for Game 3. I think the Cavs, I don't know what you're saying there, A. Green, but go Cavs. Blado, 64. Let's go to watch away game and rock a mortgage. Oh, that'd be fun, PK Rod. I agree with you. I wonder if they're going to do a watch party. Love the physicality. Braden, it was a wonderful night. LeVert, baby. AJ, man, LeVert has been playing so well since this Miami double dip in the regular season. He's been coming on strong. He likes his team a lot. LeVert's going to come back to this team. They're going to re-sign him. He does such a nice job. And again, if you look inside the analytics stats, LeVert makes players around him better offensively and defensively. That's all you can ask. JM Cleveland 24, go Cavs from Birmingham. Look at that. SEC, man. Garland and LeVert were huge, were great. Rebounding was huge. Lineup changes were perfect. Yeah, JM, couldn't say it better myself. JB Bickerstaff had a terrible game 1. He had a wonderful game 2. Bickerstaff, big change. Mobley, big change. Garland led the charge tonight. Allen was the vocal leader tonight, which was great to see. Wonderful game. JM Cleveland 24. Good to have you in the room, man. Cavs clapping, Bailey. Good to see Bailey Lyons. Love my quiet hero, LeVert. He is a hero tonight. Aiden Thacker, let's go. Let's go is right. Love the Cavs, and they look great while doing it. The Leafs could have won tonight. I don't pay attention to the Leafs, but good for the Cavs. No, fuck the Tide. War Eagle, that's right. You're a War Eagle, baby. The Garden is going to be crazy. Aiden, you got to put on your big boy shorts going into Game 3 on Friday night. That place is going to be on fire. There's going to be Spike Lee. Several over 1,000 celebrities will be at the game. You're going to hear there's going to be a raunchy crowd going down on Metro North, drinking all day. And by the way, that game doesn't start till 8:30. So that crowd's going to be nice and rowdy. Cavs will be ready. But that's going to be a tough crowd. With all the injuries to the other teams, Cleveland can steal this championship. Too early to start talking about that, but let's beat the Knicks first. We look terrible in Madison Square Garden twice this year. Cram, I actually thought the one of those games, I can't remember which one, the Cavs had chances to win. They just missed shots, and they got out-hustled. Could not gather rebounds late. One of the games was not competitive. The other one was. It was right down the wire. Finals, Cavs versus Suns. Let's beat the Knicks, D-Maz. Let's beat the Knicks, and then we'll take it from there. I like doing baby steps. We got to win. First win since the Eastern Conference Finals in 2018, Game 7. That's how long it's been since the Cavs win. Huge night. 2023, Cavs champs. Aiden ready to hang a banner. A Green. Cavs will win Game 3, lose the next 2 after that. Then wins Game 6 and 7. A Green, boy, punctuating Nostradamus type of prediction. I think they'll split New York. I really do. Look, the Knicks will garner energy. It's going to be a feisty home crowd. The Knicks, aren't terrible. The Cavs I still see in 6 and 7, no matter what. What games they're going to win, we'll see. Randall, I'll tell you what, Randall's lucky he didn't get injured tonight. Well, it appears that I was wrong about being the only Cavs fan in Alabama. Poster, you got a buddy in Birmingham. Shane told you not to panic. I agree with you, Shane. I wasn't panicking. I actually wasn't panicking after Game 1. Good to see JB bench Okoro. Yes, I agree with you, E-Hall. Okoro did not play well. You know LeVert is I know D. Hamill. That is your dude. Shane, again, the stage is too big for Okoro. Agreed. It's too big for Dwayne. It's too big for Rubio right now. Okoro is just not able to calm himself. It's too bad, because he does bring some things that you like in a game, but he just doesn't. It doesn't seem like he's capable of it. Okoro had a very hard time in the playing games last year. It's continued so far, 2 games in. I will say he just came off an injury, to be fair. Cavs just scratched service today. I agree with you about that PK Rod. And again, I think Mitchell will have a game where he scores 50+. Any concerns or thoughts on Chetty? I thought he was fine tonight. Chetty's going to have moments where he does something, errant with his pass. His defense always isn't the cleanest. But Chetty, I thought, played pretty well tonight. I don't really have... Chetty does what Chetty does. He's not the greatest defensively. He did enough on offense, and he played well. When it's Game 3, Friday night, 8:30. Stadium sounded electric night. Yeah, the Rock was on fire. Absolutely on fire. Missed the guards doubleheader. Looked rough. LB Browns. That was a depression. That was the annual doubleheader. Below 40 degrees. Guardians had no interest in playing that game. So what they ended up doing is they just had No bite, no flavor. I'll tell you the two positives. Peyton Battenfield and Xavier Curry. They both pitched 8. Peyton went 6. Xavier went 2. They only gave 1 run. Karinchak is on watch. You can't keep giving up game-winning home runs. If we stay hungry, fired up, we got a shot. D-Ham, I agree with you. Cavs in 5. I think Cavs in 7 too, Colin. I agree with you. B-Money 24, LeVert and Garland were huge. They were both great tonight. Huge tonight in this game. Huge. And again, Allen set the tone underneath. Mobley was not comfortable until the middle of the second quarter. From then on out, Mobley played well too. I think the Cavs will win. If I had a gun to my head in Vegas, Cavs probably win Game 4. Wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks win Game 3. Split coming back to Cleveland. Only way to stop that freaking stupid New York crowd is to get 15 points, maintain the lead. PK Rod, the key in these games in the playoffs is at some point you're going to get down on the road. And you're going to feel the pressure and you're going to feel the heat. Can JB call timeouts, set up plays to make success for the Cavs? That's what these things come down to. Also, there'll be some moment where something goofy happens. Can the Cavs overcome it? The Knicks had some goofiness early in this game. They got punched around. Brunson got knocked in the head. He didn't like it. Randall had something goofy happen to him in the first quarter. Knicks couldn't overcome it. It's going to happen to the Cavs. Can the Cavs overcome some mental hurdles? We'll find out. I think they can. True about Okuro. Love the physical play tonight. Joe Mann's night and day. Game 1 and Game 2 were like opposites. The Rock was on fire, Pat. Cavs saved our night. Laughing, they really did. The Rock was rocking. Bailey Lyons, well said. David Warner, what a night, huh? What a night. What a great time to be a Cavs fan. First W since 18. Cheers, David. At least we only wasted 2 rookies on the guard. Agree with you about that. I agree with you about that, D. Hamill. Roll Tide. Oh, there you go, JM Cleveland 24. You and Poster out to get together someday. Bryant Wooster 27. It's not just James. Tim Herron has been bad too in our bullpen. Herron's a young kid though, Bryant. We expect more from Karinchak. Karinchak did start off the year slow last year. It's not atypical of the relievers. The only thing I'll give the bullpen a break on is starters have not been going long. Starters for the Guardians, I mean, again, Hunter Gaddis, 5 innings, 5.5. I mean, not long stretches. Guardians need to go longer stretches. It helps your bullpen. First Cavs playoff win without LeBron since the 90s. There you go. Pat Owens, again, first playoff win since 18. Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals. We really need to step it up tonight. Now we need to take it up to Game 3. Agree with you, Cleveland Buckeye. Good to see you. Not worried about Karinchak. I agree with you. I'm not worried about him. But as the season goes on, if he continues to give up game-winning home runs, it's something to think about. Because in certain situations, obviously Clase is a closer. But the setup man has not been developed yet, in my opinion. You might have Stefan as that setup man and knocking Karinchak back because Karinchak's giving up the home runs he needed today. We need that today. I agree with you about that. Justin, PK Rod, that depends on 45. Too, he's going home. I think 45 is going to have a special game in one of these games. I think he'll go off. To be honest with you, I thought Mitchell, even though he was a high point scorer in Game 1, he played good. He has not gone. I know him. He'll go off in one of those games. Game 3 is critical. I don't think it's critical. You just got to split New York. How long do we have Windler under contract for? Bailey Lyons, that contract's winding down, girl. Average Joe 15, retired DJs. Yeah, exactly. What a great night for him. It was a long 5 years. Yes, it was. I was at Game 5 at the Boston Garden in 2018. I will never forget Jeff Green hitting that shot in the corner. What was great about that win, I was in there with my family. All these Cavs fans in the bottom bowl of Boston celebrating. It was just so much fun seeing the Cavs do that. Matching physicality is the key. Yes, it is. Nice to see Josh Bell playing better. Bell settled in. He said in an interview with Tom Hamilton that he thought he was getting very close. He clearly went off in D.C. It's carried over. Oscar Gonzalez also had a better day today. He had a home run. He got another hit. And again, you're seeing some small things develop. Naylor's ice cold right now. They have no home run power. Naylor almost had one out today, by the way, as I just say that. But they're just no strings, a lot of strikeouts. Guards just sleep mode. Garland played well tonight. Yes, he did. Bryant Wooster, 27. Would rather be outside in the great atmosphere at a Guards game or inside at a Cavs game? Oh gosh, that's like choosing your favorite brother. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I mean, I like both a lot. Truthfully, I love baseball, so I'll say the Guards game, but it's nothing against the Cavs. Morgan is starting well, don't you think? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, D.A. Hamill. Allen S. was an excellent night. Yes, David, Allen S. was wonderful. David Warner, fired up. It's been too long that we've had that boy, Bailey Lyons. That's for a different show, but you're right. Joe Bunch, don't know what the Guards are doing losing to Detroit. You got to take out the garbage, Joe Bunch. And they didn't take the garbage out. The Tigers are not a good team. They've won 5 in a row, though. They're streaky right now. They're hot. I saw this last year where the Guardians got swept in Detroit. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. But right now, oof, they're one game away. Big game tomorrow. Don't want to get swept. Inside. There you go. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. David Warner. Love it. Mitchell has been playing so good as defense as well. Yes. Garland, too. And Ryan Joyce. Garland, statistically, has not been a great defender. He was tonight. Who is your favorite brother? I love Benji and Patrick equal. Joe Bunch, I can't decide. Can't decide. How many more years do you think we will have Francona? 3 to 4. I think he's going to win a World Series and go. Junkyard Dog tonight, I would give it to Garland or Allen. Probably, I got to give it to Garland. I thought Garland was a wonderful night. All right, I'm eating, going to bed. Good night. Go Cavs. Poster, agree with you. Do you believe in JB? JB had a big night tonight, Bryant. For everybody who crapped on JB, and he deserved it after game 1, he had a wonderful game 2. As how bad he was in game 1 is how great he was in game 2. Cavs in 6. Garland for mayor. He should run for mayor right now. Pat Owens, thumbs up. Good to see you. There you go. And again, physicality. It's amazing when the Cavs rebound and get loose balls, they blow out the Knicks. That is what happens when you cut off their oxygen. The Knicks are not, they don't have the same kind of talent the Cavs do with Garland and Mitchell. So if you shut that off, Mobley and Allen can hold their own with those other guys. It really makes a big difference. It was unfortunate timing to play Detroit. I agree with you, PK, right about that too, by the way. Buy badges. Yes, please do. Garland, better than Bibb. Randall's a baby. Camden. I love the fact that he fell on his ass. I like the fact that he was barking at the Cavs. I like all of it. All of it. Because it shows me the Cavs can get in the Knicks' head. If you can get into the Knicks' head, you can really win the series. Because again, the Knicks don't have the same talent as the Cavs do. We had the 4 horsemen. Garland, Mitchell, Allen, Mobley. Does Randall's injury look serious? No. He fell on his ass, Bailey Lyons. Can you break your ass? I don't know. But no, he's fine. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Great win for the Cavs. Long series to go. Let's get a rest. Obviously far away, but we'd love to see the Guards and Yanks play in a postseason. Christy, we'd like to see Guards and Yankees. Yes, Yankees and Guardians. Ethan, we agree with you. Love to see it. Hopefully the Guardians can kick their ass this time. And LeVert, 5th horseman. LeVert is the 5th horseman. You can break your tailbone. There you go, Stan. My anatomy friend. Gosh darn. Stephen A. Smith sweating now. Fell and cracked it. Thibodeau resembles Butthead from Beavis and Butthead. He always looks like he's got a bunch of gas. Thibodeau always looks like he's just so uncomfortable. He looks like a guy who could do a Tums commercial or Alka-Seltzer. Always uncomfortable. My face. It was just great. Tonight was the complete antithesis of what we saw in game 1. It's exactly what we needed. Let's get some rest. Long ways to go. 8:30 for Cavs Knicks on Friday. Never liked him. Neither did I. He coached those Bulls. Those are worse. Bulls are worse than everybody. I am such a Cavs fan. I will never cheer for the Bulls. Ever, ever. Tibbs looks like he's ready to take a shit. Yeah, he's constipated. Needs some Docalax. Poor guy. Poor Thibodeau. Probably taking a big shit right now. We should write. I mean, that was great tonight. Wasn't it great? That was fun. That was fun. It's fun eating popcorn in the beginning of the fourth quarter going, shit's over. Go, Cavs, go. Guardians tomorrow. Turnaround guards. Great night for the Cavs. Kudos to JB. Kudos to Garland. Kudos to Allen. Kudos to LeVert. Great night from y'all. Be back on Friday for the Cavs. Back on tomorrow afternoon after Guardians Tigers. Cavs play like this, they might just take them both to New York. Braden, from your mouth to God's ears.